right, good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the early edition of Pre-Market Prep. Got a few things to go over and just wanted to update all of you. Again, I always appreciate all of you being here. Oddly enough, the reason I'm doing Pre-Market Prep early, two reasons. Number one, I talked about this last week, the power of consistency and showing up every day. And I mean, listen, it's a stock trading preparation webinar, but so you might be like, well, Tim, you can just take the day off or whatever. But I tell you, I don't care what it is, man. Anything you're trying to improve. I could run down the list. Trying to read more, trying to write more, trying to lose weight, trying to improve your diet, trying to improve your trading, trying to improve your yard. Okay? You want your yard to look better. Actually, I kind of like that. It's like you show up every day and you prune a little bit. You pull a few weeds, you trim a bush here or there. Doesn't need to be 8 hours a day. Just don't underestimate that power of showing up every day. So I'm here for you. On that note, Instagram is busted. Looks like my team changed the password over the weekend and forgot to tell me. But the reason I bring that point up is, remember, there's a reason I go live everywhere. So if you're ever like, maybe whatever your favorite network is, the reason I do all the networks is you can jump on whichever one is your favorite. If you love YouTube, you watch on YouTube. You love Facebook, you watch on Facebook. Just know that, sometimes there's a bug. Sometimes YouTube doesn't work or something. So that's the beauty of going to StocksToTrade.com/pre-market-prep. It's played there. And then also, I'm linked everywhere else. And, you can go to the YouTube, you can go to the Facebook, you can jump elsewhere. So just know if one of the feeds isn't working, check one of the other feeds. Maybe you don't use Instagram that much, jump over there, check it out. Last thing, and, I don't typically get into the more macro, more like, quote unquote, personal finance or side of things. That's typically more of a market 411 type idea. But I tell you, the reason I am missing today, well, not missing, still here. The reason I'm not doing 8:30 Eastern, I have 2 real estate closings today. I'm selling 2 rental properties, and I tell you, it's insane. I don't know how closely you watch the real estate market. I mean, one of these houses that I'm selling today, I mean, the Zillow chart, like I'm sure you guys are familiar with like the Z estimate on Zillow, which it's not perfect, but it gives you a good idea. I bought one of these houses I'm selling, I bought in 2013, and the Z estimate looks like a low float penny stock. I mean, it's like, for 2 or 3 years, it just kind of trends higher. And then like 2 years, it just goes straight up. So I'm telling you, and again, it's your call, but if you're, I brought this point up, if you're thinking of moving, if you've got some real estate properties like I do, where you're kind of bored, I'm just kind of bored of dealing with the renters and stuff, man, great time to sell. Great time to sell. So that being said, that's why, and I'll be back tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. So let's get to work. Right off the bat, SGOC, definitely check out the weekend watch list, okay? StocksToTrade.com/watch list. It's free, but man, I said it. At the time I recorded on Friday, I'm like, I don't care what the high day is. Okay, you need to watch the high day on SGOC, because if it breaks on Monday, we're off to the races. And listen, I know it's 18-19, but SGOC ain't over yet, man. It ain't over yet. So SGOC, as discussed Friday midday, watch the break of previous days' highs. Standard ebook stuff. Nice to see space gapping up. You guys know I'm just such a huge fan of the space exploration, the space tourism stuff. If you didn't hold this over the weekend, which here's the thing, space, this thing closed very weak on Friday afternoon. Remember, and I talked about this with the Steady Trade team on the Friday afternoon webinar. I was like, listen, you can be quote unquote in love with an idea. You know, we had the Richard Branson launch this weekend. You can be all excited about that. But the price action on space was ugly Friday. So if you didn't hold over the weekend, well done. I mean, the price action was, it closed on the low of the day at 3:45 p.m. I mean, it was not looking good. Now, that being said, look at this thing just pinned at VWAP. So you've got that dip and rip style or late day VWAP hold on this, standard approach to a story stock in a hot sector. So, space, dip and rip, and probably best idea is an afternoon VWAP hold. Let me jump over to YouTube, get a few questions. Real estate is seller's market. Oh yeah, exactly. Yep. Yeah, you don't want to buy right now, that's for sure. Somebody asking about BTU. Yeah, remember, this is one of those stocks, boring, okay? But I've made the case, remember, I bring this up all the time. Remember a month or so ago, I challenged you guys. I'm like, find me a reason oil and gas isn't going higher. And here we are, BTU a month later, just breaking out, slowly grinding higher. Just understand, this isn't some crazy low floater. This isn't SGOC. This isn't Carve. This isn't Newegg. But if you want a nice, safe stock that you don't have to watch every second of the day, decent setup. So, nice, boring, but safe idea. Speaking of Carve and Newegg, let me take a look at Carve. Woo! Oh, man. Just as I mentioned Carve, it ain't done, man. It ain't done. So, again, another stock closed very weak on Friday, but you can, ultimately, you can tell that some people were dumb enough to hold this over the weekend. Again, we've discussed this over and over again. There's no reason Carve is still in the 30s. No fundamental reason for this. But here we go. Dip and rips, afternoon VWAP holds, So same plan as last 4 days. So Carve still in play. Thanks to shorts, bag holding over the weekend. And then Newegg. Take a peek at Newegg here. Newegg probably done for now. Geez, only 4,000 shares. Okay, yeah. Well. Thanks for the memories, Newegg. You were incredible. I like this time better, Bobcat. Bobcat, listen, I'm always open to anything, I just love what I do. I think, like a lot of you guys, I did that 5 a.m. Live stream Saturday morning. And I know a lot, it was 5 a.m. on a Saturday. I know a lot of you guys weren't there, but I'm still all excited. I love two things, okay? I love talking stocks and I love helping people, and that's why that's why I always talk about how blessed I am. I sold my company 6-7 years ago. Started trading full-time, lonely business. And many of you probably heard me tell this story. It's just, when you're trading full-time, it's, you just kind of sit here and you just, it's just like you and this computer all day long. You're just waiting for alerts to go off, looking at charts, talking to yourself, God, listen, you just sit there and you talk to yourself all day long because it's just you and the computer, So I love talking stocks and I love helping people, and that's why it's so awesome to be doing I know I always joke about being 65 years old, but I'm actually 47. I'm 47 years old and I'm doing what I love. And every day I can't wait to show up and help you guys. So anyway, thank you. So that being said, TPST. So again, I'm flying blind. Here we go. I don't have Nicole helping me this morning because I'm going live early, but what do we got on TPST? Ooh, Michigan company. We got biotech down in Ann Arbor, huh? Molendo. What do these guys do? Their webpage is broken. 18 million float. Not the best volume. Ugly chart. Little early. I don't see any, I'd say this. 7 a.m., 750,000 shares. I wouldn't be in a big rush. Be safe, my friends. So, that being said, Zila's still in play. MRIN still in play. So, me personally, I'm probably going to be a little more focused on these multi-day movers. Okay? So, TPST squeezed on Friday. Squeezing again. Crazy move. Up 400% in, half a day of trading. So I would caution you to be careful with this. Old man talking. My focus is going to be the multi-dayers, the MRINs, the Zilas, the Carves, the SGOCs, okay, etc. So, all right, guys and gals, have a great day, and Tempest and this is that and Molendo emerge. That's right. Okay. So anyway, have a great day, everyone. I appreciate all of you being here. And in summary, I'll see you tomorrow morning, 8:30 Eastern, back on the normal time. And Nicholas well said. Nicholas says 2 years ago, 750,000. Yeah, Nicholas. Well done. Nicholas, you get the gold star of this early edition of Pre-Market Prep. Pre-2020, if we were looking at some, $40 stock in 2019, trading 750,000 shares at 7:15 in the morning, I'd be losing my mind. I'd be screaming like an idiot. I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe TPST is trading 750,000 shares at 7:15 a.m. Now, I'm like, it's all right. Look at Space. Space is a real company, and it's trading 4 million shares. Space isn't even a sketchy penny stock. So anyway, well done, Nicholas. All right, guys, have a great day. Check out the Steady Trade team. You can Google Steady Trade team. I know I already talked about it, but man, I just love this stuff. I really, 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 really love helping people learn this stuff, working together as a team. Going back to that, a few minutes ago, when you're all alone talking to yourself, what I love about the Steady Trade team is I think I can help others get better, but it's a team. They help me get better. My goal is to get a little bit better each day, and I think the people in the team help me do that. They help me become a better trader. They help me become a better coach and a better person, etc. So, all right, everyone. Check out the Steady Trade team. Otherwise, I will see you tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. Have a great day.